Hi crafters, this is Crafty Savvy and I'm back today to share a little project that I've been working on with you. Don't really know what to call these. I think I'm going to call them tag pockets. And before I take you through what I've done, I just want to say that I haven't seen these anywhere before, but not to say that it hasn't been done. And what I did was I used a lot of elements that you've seen before. Either I've made a video on or I've seen other people make videos on. So a lot of it is nothing new, but I wanted to put things together in a different way. That's what I think I've accomplished here. So I'll take you through the first one and I'll show you what I did. This is what the first one looks like. And the base is this big tag here, and then there's one here. So what I've done essentially is sewed two tags together, or glue, you don't have to sew them, and create a pocket on one side. So before I show you that, I want to show you the front. Here is, and this is an element that we've all seen before, is a little secret place. So I've used a little hook and loop, just these little small ones that I had. It's perfect for this. And I've created an envelope on my envelope punch board. And it's an irregular size, so I had to work out the dimensions myself, but I managed to get it. And so when you open it up, and we've seen Tracy Fox do this, and I have my own video on it as well. It's a great idea that she had with this. And I've inserted pages into it, so there's plenty of room for writing here. So it's kind of a tag that has a few functions, which I like. So that's the first element there. And you can just close it all up nice and neat. And it seals shut. And I did do some sewing around the edges, and then I left that top portion unglued there so that we create a pocket. And I just added some extra ephemera here, and I have a video on how I made these little pockets with book page. And some tags. I did a lot of Mod Podging with napkin. And so that's what I put in the front. And I'm going to have, these are going to be really nice just to add another element to journals or to be able to give away as gifts. They're really sweet. And so inside here, like I said, is a pocket. So I sewed those two tags together around 3 edges and got this pocket. And then inside this one I created like a little index card, and then I Mod Podged beautiful napkin. Well, first I put down some book page and then put napkin on top of it, and I just used Mod Podge because I just wanted a little stability. And so that's that. And then also inside of there is a little, more like a coin envelope. And I Mod Podged some book page. Actually, that's some knitting instructions there. And this one kind of looks leathery. And inside I just attached some extra ephemera. Places for writing and journaling here. So that all goes together with a paper clip back into the envelope. These were really fun to make. I'm going to make a few more. And that all tucks in there. Just like that. It's cute. It's relatively flat, so you could probably put it in a journal. But fun to do, and not too difficult either. So that was the first one that I did. And then I made this one. So a little bit now away from the sort of vintage, you know, sort of coffee stained color. And I picked out pink just from some of the elements that I put in it, and I kind of like the way this one turned out. So this is a doily that I got at probably a garage sale, and I cut it up. Somebody crocheted that actually. Really cute. I added a button there. I just left the strings loose on that one. Again, I used a hook and loop to keep the envelope shut, and I use book page, or sorry, not music paper for that. And again, when you open it up, you have a little secret place for journaling. So a few pages in there, and these are all my scraps, scrap bits that I had. I'll just show you real quick. When I have ends of paper, like long strips, I don't throw them away. I kind of tuck them into this craft paper bag, and sometimes they come in handy. So that's what I used for these little bits here. And so that all closes up nice and neat. And inside this pocket, so the actual tag has a bit of pink going all through it. You can see here, a little bit of washi tape there, some lace up here. And again, I left the pocket open here so I could put extra bits, and there's just some tickets that have some pink trim around them. This is a little baggie that I made as well. It's just coffee stained and baked parchment paper. This could even be, this was wax paper, I think. So this has been through the oven quite a few times because you guys all know that baking paper or wax paper doesn't coffee stain very well. So you have to bake it a lot of times to get any sort of look on it. And I just glued that to there, the front. And this is just a little tag that has some beautiful pink in it. Attached a little bit of lace there. That goes in there. And then just a little ephemera. And then inside this pocket here, I have, so I use the same file folder idea, but I made a booklet out of it this time. So some larger pages in there to write. And then again, I Mod Podged some, I had some vintage ephemera there, and then just some napkin over top. And then also in there I have a white envelope, and I just attached some old ephemera that I had, and attached some journaling cards with a little bit of pink to tie it all in, and that fits in there. At least it did fit in there. And those just go right back inside the envelope, or the tag, sorry. Just like that. And again, it's nice and flat, but it feels really good. And that's the pink one. And then the third one, I just finished this one. I still have ink all over my hands. This one turned out really cute. So this is like another tag that I had from, all of these papers came actually from like scrapbook paper pads. And I just found what I liked and then cut the size. And I love this color. So I changed this one up a little bit inside here. So I made a different, instead of this sort of exploding envelope, I just used a regular one here. I actually purchased these, I believe from AliExpress, but they're not very difficult to make because they come like this. And I've sort of used this pattern before and made little envelopes. But this one flips up. I just put a little card in there and a button and a little doily there. And then it's open again here with a little pocket. And I have little pieces of ephemera inside there just to kind of coordinate the colors. And I put a paper clip on a butterfly just to attach these all together. And I thought he looked really cute, just sort of floating here in the front. And then inside this pocket, I did something a little bit different. I made like a little itty bitty journal out of those craft coin envelopes. Just these. So I used 2 of these to make the cover, and I Mod Podged napkin to it. And then I just made a little, this is like the closure, just like that. And again, I used the hook and loop tape there. There's a little bit of washi, and I just sewed in the papers. So inside of the bag, I just made a tag to fit inside there, and there's the same one on the back. So here, same thing. I'm not going to pull it out, but same thing, same tag. And then inside is just paper, lots of paper, writing, journaling lines, and that sort of thing. These were also just scraps that I had. So I put a bunch in there to create this cute little journal, and then I put a little butterfly on the closure there, and that's it. Easy peasy. And I love it. It's, like I said, really fun to make, and I like them because they're flat. They don't add too much bulk to your journal if that's where you choose to use them, or you could just keep them as is. You can really go crazy with all the ideas and things that you want to tuck inside, but these were my ideas, and I hope you guys like it. Let me know if you guys are interested at all in a tutorial, because I'd be more than happy to do it, and I can show you how I put the elements together. So just leave me a comment below and let me know, and hope you guys are all well, and we'll talk to you real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.